How often do you study English? Every day? Well, maybe it's not every day, but I hope it's often. Let's practice answering the question, how often? You can study with my students, Flavia and Andreia. Okay, ladies, let's talk about not when, but how often, right? For example, you like walking with your dog. Mm-hmm. You take your dog for walks. Mm-hmm. How often? Is that every day?
On weekend?
On the weekends. Yes. On the weekends. Okay. And if it's Saturday, do you take a walk one time, 2 times, 3 times? Okay. How many walks? One walk? A long walk?
Yeah.
Okay.
30 minutes.
Yes, yeah. Yes. Okay. So I ask how often, you say, well, on the weekend. Every weekend. On Saturdays and Sundays. Okay? I know you have cats, right? I bet you hold your cats. Yes. And you hug your cats?
Yes.
How often?
How often?
On the weekends?
Every time.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time. So every day?
Every day.
And many times.
Many
right?
times.
Often, right? So how often? I'm asking if it's always, never. So let's think about those words. Always. I always hug my cats, right? Every day could be you feed your dog every day, right? The dog needs to eat. But the opposite is never. What about sometimes? Is sometimes like always or never? Where is sometimes? In the middle. In the middle. Okay. How about this word? Rarely.
Sometimes. Never.
Around here, yes. If I say often, where should it go? You think it's more like this?
No.
Here?
After?
Yes, somewhere. They're similar.
Similar,
but often. And note in American English, we can say often with the T, often. But often we have no T. Often.
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 So you're often.
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 When I'm talking fast, I say often.
Often.
Often. I often play the piano. Right? Often. Okay. But usually. Usually. Is it more like never or always or in the middle?
In the middle sometimes, right?
Yeah, somewhere around here, maybe. Often, usually. Somewhere around there. Yeah. Often, usually. Similar. Right? Because usually is similar to like every day. Like usually. Right? What do you have? You probably have similar words in Portuguese. Usually. Right?
Yes.
Right? What is usually in Portuguese?
Usualmente.
It sounds like usually. Usualmente. And often is like frequently. Do you have a word like that in Portuguese?
Yes, frequently.
So it's similar. So often is like frequently, and usually is
Usualmente.
usualmente. Okay. All right. The opposite of often, you can also say not often.
Not often.
Not often, which is the same as rarely. So you can say often or not often. Rarely.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
You can do that. Okay. Repeat after me. Always. Usually. Often. Or often. Sometimes. Rarely. Never. So, a question. Are you often angry?
Are you
Often?
often angry?
Yeah. Are you often angry?
No.
Good. So you could say, are you never angry? So, or
Hardly.
Rarely.
Rarely.
I'm rarely angry.
I rarely angry.
Rarely angry.
I'm.
I'm rarely angry. Right? Actually, you can ask me, Jennifer, are you often?
Jennifer, are you often angry?
When I drive, yes. I'm happy, but when I drive, I'm often angry.
Oh.
Because I want to go fast. And I get angry. I'm like, go! I'm often angry. Okay. Are you often tired?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can get tired in the morning.
In the morning, yeah.
Can you ask Andrea? Are you often?
Are you often tired?
Usually.
I am usually tired.
I'm usually tired, yeah. You need to sleep more. Okay. I could ask always. Are you always busy?
Are you always busy?
Are you always busy?
Often.
I'm often
I'm often busy.
I'm often busy. Can you ask Andrea?
Are you often busy?
I am often busy.
Often busy. I feel like you can ask me.
Are you often
Busy? I'm always busy. I have children. I have a dog. I'm always busy. But I'm usually happy.
Mm-hmm.
But in the car, I'm often angry. And in the morning, I'm tired. Every day. Actually, no, often, because on the weekend, I'm not tired. Not tired. Okay. Let's form questions. How often do you study English? How often do you exercise? How often do you go to the library? How often do you go grocery shopping? Ladies, watch how I put the words. If I use I'm, I am, I take one of these words and a feeling, right? I'm often happy, right? I'm usually busy. What could I say? I'm never bored, right? So with I am or you are, we have the subject and the verb. I am, you are, how often, and the feeling, right? I'm often happy, you're often happy, right? But if we move to other verbs, not I am, you are, the verb to be, we switch to teach or study. Then I usually teach in the afternoon. Right? I don't say teach usually, but usually teach. I usually teach in the afternoon, or I never teach late at night. Right? So before the verb, we do how often. With study, okay. I ask the question, how often? Right? How often do you study? Right? When do you study English? How often do you study English? Do you study on the weekend?
No.
No? Do you study in the morning?
Yes.
Okay, so you can say
I often study in the morning.
Do you study in the afternoon?
No.
Do you study in the morning?
Yes.
Okay, so
I am off study in the morning.
do you often study in the morning, or do you usually study in the morning?
I am often study in the morning.
I often study, not I am.
I often
Because now we have
study
study.
in the morning.
I often study in the morning. Do you study in the evening?
I sometimes study in the evening.
I sometimes study. Do you study on Monday?
I off study
Often?
often on Monday.
Or you can say I always study on Monday.
Always.
Do you always study on Monday?
Yes.
Okay. Always study on Monday. You can ask me questions about teach, right? So you first can say, when do you teach? Or how often do you teach? Okay. Ask me one question.
How often do you teach?
I teach almost every day. And you can ask me questions about, well, if I teach almost every day, let's see, in the evening, in the morning, can you think of a question?
Are you often?
Do you often?
Do you often teach in the morning?
Not often.
Not
Not often. I sometimes teach in the morning.
Oh.
I sometimes teach in the morning. Okay. Can you ask a question?
How often do you teach in the evening?
I teach in the evening once a week. Once a week. I usually teach on Thursday evening. Okay. Note with every day usually goes at the end. Okay. For example, do you study every day?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Good. I study.
I study every day.
I know you exercise. Do you exercise every day?
Yes, I always exercise.
I always exercise, or I exercise every day.
Every day.
Every day of the week. Okay. How about other things? Some people take a shower. Some people take a bath. What do you like?
Take a shower.
You like to take a shower? Okay. Yeah, I like to take a hot shower. Yeah. How often do you take a hot shower?
Every day.
Every day. When? In the morning, at night?
In the morning and in
Okay. So you can say I often or I always.
I always
take a shower in the evening. How about you?
I always take a shower in the morning and in the evening.
Good. I asked you about taking a shower and taking a bath. You said you like to take a shower. Let's find out what Andreia likes. What does she like? Let's start with do you. What
Do you
like?
Do you like taking a shower or take a bath?
Taking a bath.
I like take a shower.
Yeah, I like taking a shower.
I like taking.
Taking.
I like taking a shower.
Or
Or
I like to take a shower.
I like to take a shower.
I like to take. I like taking.
Oh, I like to take a shower.
Okay. Ask the.
When do you often?
When do you take?
When do you take in a shower?
When do you take a shower?
When do you take a shower?
I always take a shower in the evening.
We also have to shop for food. We need food, we need milk, we need eggs and bread. We go grocery shopping. Grocery shopping, right? Grocery shopping. Grocery is for food. You go to the supermarket or grocery store. And in the US we say grocery store, supermarket, it's the same thing, right? You can say go shopping, but for food, I would say go grocery shopping. I have to go grocery shopping. I need to go grocery shopping, bye. Right? So let's ask about grocery shopping. What's the question? Let's talk about when or how often.
How often?
How often?
How often do you go grocery shopping?
I always go grocery shopping on Saturdays?
Mm-hmm.
How often do you go? How often do you go grocery shopping?
I usually go grocery shopping. I usually go grocery shopping.
When? On the weekend or on Mondays?
On the weekend.
On the weekend.
On the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Watch the pronunciation. Usually.
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 Good.
Usually.
Usually. You can ask me. When?
When?
Or how often?
How often do you grocery shopping?
How often do you go?
How often do you go? How often do you grocery shopping?
One more time. How often?
How often do you go grocery shopping?
Mm-hmm. I go grocery shopping. I usually go grocery shopping 2 or 3 times a week. I always go on the weekend, and then sometimes on Monday, sometimes on Thursday, but I usually go 2 or 3 times a week. On the weekend, it's a big trip.
Yeah.
I buy a lot, and on Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I buy little things. Yeah, a lot. Oh, I know. You exercise, it's so good every day. I don't. You can ask me.
How often do you exercise?
Not every day. I try. I sometimes exercise in the evening. And I usually take walks with the dog. Not every day. I usually take walks maybe 3-4 days a week. Yeah, but I try. I try. Okay. How often do you exercise?
I always 3 days.
I always exercise.
I always exercise 3 days a week.
Good. Always the same days? Always Monday, always Tuesday?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
So I always exercise on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
I always exercise on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
You got it.
Wednesday.
It's
hard.
Let's practice
Wednesday.
again. Just for pronunciation, let's practice the days of the week. Ready? Monday,
Monday,
Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday,
Friday,
Friday,
Saturday,
Saturday,
Sunday.
Sunday.
We can say on the weekend
On the weekend?
is Saturday, Sunday. Here's another phrase. You can say during the week. Okay, that's not the weekend. So you take walks with your dog on the weekend. I walk with the dog during the week. I don't usually walk on the weekend. I often walk during the week. So that's Monday through Friday. Yeah, Monday through Friday. Okay, good. That's all for now. Please like and share this video. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel and get new lessons. Thanks for watching and happy studies. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.